Singapore has reported side effects in fewer than 1% of 2.2 million coronavirus vaccine doses. The analysis is based on tracking the conditions of people who received the Pfizer or Moderna vaccine from the end of December last year until mid-April. Now, the reports looked at symptoms ranging from fever and headaches to more serious cases of allergic reactions. 95 people developed serious side effects, but they accounted for just 0.004% of total cases. Now, the most frequently reported serious side effects were allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis. That's a condition that can cause coughing, itching, and shortness of breath.
Anaphylaxis remains one of the greatest concern because it is potentially life-threatening if not captured medically and handled medically in time. And the good news is that the majority of the anaphylactic events do happen within a very short time after getting the vaccine. And that is why we have that 30-minute monitoring, the observation period.
Well, there were 20 reports of anaphylaxis. The median age of those affected was 39. The majority of them were women. The incidence was 1.4 cases for every 100,000 doses. This is comparable to other countries as well that reported 0.5 to 2 per 100,000 doses. Bell's palsy is another condition that was highlighted. It causes temporary facial weakness or paralysis. The condition was reported in the clinical trials of both vaccines. The 25 cases reported here in Singapore were mostly non-serious. The majority of patients recovered without treatment. The incidence rate was also within the usual range for Singapore from before vaccinations began. No unusual cases of blood clots have been reported so far. There was none of those observed in increase in heart attacks or stroke either, and no suspected deaths associated with vaccinations.
Do not be confused with the signals that have emerged from Tan Tock Seng Hospital, the clusters, to say that the vaccination is not effective. That is the furthest away from it because, in fact, from my professional perspective, actually the signal from Tan Tock Seng Hospital says that the vaccination helps because we know that it provides much better protection against the serious outcomes of infection.